So, Brian, have you heard of people making bomb threats in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, in the public library?
No, I didn't hear anything about that.
Well, according to the article that I read, Lancaster Public Library got a local bomb threat, and they believe this is linked to their drag queen story hour, story time reading.
So, in response to having a drag queen come and read, they're going to blow up the library.
Yeah, and this was also accommodated with a suspicious package that was delivered a day prior to. They had a bomb sniffing dog there and everything, and they already deemed it suspicious. Whether it was a actual explosive or not, that has not been determined yet. But there's also several other things that's going on with this. Like over 500 people signed up to participate in the Drag Queen Story Hour, which is absolutely awesome. But you had also a bunch of Bible bumping bitches go around and protesting this whole entire event.
As always.
Yeah, as always. And they were actually screaming through a megaphone, God, Jesus will judge you.
Oh, God. When I went to Pride, we had to deal with that. And one of them was trying to talk to me because I wore a cross-like necklace and they wanted to speak to me. And I'm like, I don't have time to sit here and entertain any of this conversation because it's idiotic. Don't force your beliefs on me, and I'm not going to force my beliefs on you. This is very unfortunate. You know, I don't understand the outrage when drag queens go to a school or go to a library and all they want to do is read to the children. If your kids are so easily persuaded to be homosexuals just by glancing or listening to someone read, then you have bigger fish to fry than being worried about a drag queen, because they're a bigger influence in the world than a drag queen. And most kids don't even know what a drag queen is. It's someone dressed up to them.
To me, they're like, if it's like a 5-year-old and up, which I'm assuming that's going to these readings, they're going to be like, oh, that person is really dressed colorfully, and they'll just go about their fucking day. They're kids.
Are they going to think it's a woman?
Yeah, either or. But it's just mind-boggling. You had like 500 people that were interested in this event, and they really wanted this to happen, and that's awesome. It was going to raise funds for the public library, and you know how I feel about libraries and books. I believe they're the cornerstone to our foundation as a society, and you're going to dare threaten to blow up a public library. And for one thing, let me put this like this: the people that are worried about these events don't read books, they're not educated, and as well, your children don't read no books. They're lucky they have their teeth left.
I agree. It's just sad. You know, they're trying to do an outreach to the community, and it's not to intimidate your children into homosexuality. I'm so sick of that conversation, that talking point, because growing up, knowing that I was a queer kid, I had little to no LGBTQIA influences in my life. I was born this way. That's the gist. I was born this way. No one, did anything. It wasn't, I seen a drag queen, ate a hot dog, ate Oreos, or whatever you believe. It didn't happen. But it's just sad that people can't even decide for their own children whether they want them to be a part of something like this or not, without people being faked outrage over nothing. It's a person reading, whether they're wearing a clown suit, whether they're wearing an X-Men costume or dressed as Superman. It's a person reading to kids to keep them entertained, to get them interested in reading, which we do need kids to be interested in reading and getting information from books.
Because to tell you the truth, I'd rather my kids get information from actual decent books than the internet or their phones or their iPads or whatever you give the little crotch goblins to study from.
It's just, I don't know. It's just a mixture. Like, you got the people banning books, then you have people on top of it.
They're specifically, like, most places, including, I know it's in mostly the southern region, are banning, like, LGBTQ plus books.
They're banning those books. They're banning books about slavery. They want to alter everything. And everyone is not a Christian. Everyone doesn't have your personal belief, and it should not be pushed. Just like I keep hearing there's some agenda that, by the